let you know all the little tears gon' come and go. Baby, just gotta make up your mind that every little thing's gonna be alright.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with episode 2 of the creator convo. It's kind of part 2 / episode 2. So if you haven't checked out the previous creator convo episodes that we have done, then I will leave them all in a link in the description box, and they're also all in a playlist as well. So I'll just leave the playlist in the description box. Please go and check it out. And it's basically just me, Sean from Lift Hills and Thrills, and Johnny from One Max Dream, all just chatting shit basically. And we've done a few episodes now, and this week we are back with part 2. So Sean has just uploaded the first episode, which is how to stand out from the crowd. Johnny would have uploaded the third episode, which is how to get over your fear of rides, I'm pretty sure. And my episode is out today, and this is focusing on what it is to be a theme park enthusiast. It is a topic that I'm very passionate about, and we also had a very special guest on this episode as well. We had Kiah. She is my best friend, my sister, my just absolutely everything. I can't exist without her, so this was so much fun to have her on, and yeah, like, she's just incredible. So it was so much fun to have her on as a guest, and it was just really nice to have a guest on as well. So if you are interested in doing this with any of us, please just drop us all a message. I'll leave like everyone's channels and instas down below. Go and check everyone out. They are incredible people. And yeah, this is what it is to be a theme park enthusiast. I'm also going to be having the outtakes as well. That'll be up really soon. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
So the third topic that we have is what it is to be a theme park enthusiast and the definition of what that means. And that's something that you, Zoe, are very passionate about, because you spoke about it before. You said that you picked up on mine and Sean's video that you disagreed with something we said. So what does it mean to you, and what's sort of your opinion on that?
I did watch that video last night, and I can't remember what I disagreed with.
We're safe, Johnny, we're safe. I thought she was going to attack us.
Go for that. I've been hovering over the mute video for half an hour.
So for me, I don't think there's like a specific definition as to what a theme park enthusiast is. I think it's a choice. Like, if you want to be an enthusiast, you be an enthusiast. Like, Kiah did a video like a few days ago where she did like a theme park quiz. Was it on BuzzFeed or something? And it was like, oh, this quiz will define whether you are a theme park enthusiast or not. And then she did the quiz, and then by the end result it was like, you are not a theme park enthusiast, you need to know this, and you need to do this and do that and whatever. And it's like, why is a quiz telling you whether you're a theme park enthusiast? Like, you don't need to know everything about roller coasters and theme parks to be an enthusiast. I think you just need to have like a genuine passion for it, and you don't need to visit every single week. You don't need to watch a load of YouTubers, like theme park YouTubers, all the time. You don't need to always be listening to theme park music all the time. Like, I think there's different levels of like being a theme park enthusiast. Like, you have like the hardcore enthusiasts, and then you have the sort of more like subtle ones. But I think they just don't let anyone tell you whether you are a theme park enthusiast or not, because I think that is something that you decide, and don't let a freaking quiz tell you how much you do or don't know about a theme park and whether that makes you an enthusiast. Like, I don't think there's a specific thing that makes you a theme park enthusiast. Like, if you love going to theme parks, if you have a passion for it, you are an enthusiast. But then to other people, we all have different definitions of a theme park enthusiast, I think. But for me, I should have worn my theme park enthusiast t-shirt.
I was going to say, you've got a definition t-shirt.
But yeah, like, you don't need to know every single thing about roller coasters and rides. You don't need to be like a proper geek about it. I think it's like your decision. And people might disagree, but that's just me.
What do you think, Kiah?
See, I would agree with that, just because obviously I'm from a background who started out hating roller coasters, didn't understand why Zoe was going off to a theme park all the time, because I've always been very theatre-based. But now I've actually gone and gradually got more and more passionate about it, and now I actually really love going. And yes, I don't go on all of the rides or go to all the theme parks all the time, but I still class myself as a minor enthusiast compared to other people, just because it's what I enjoy and it's something that I would happily go and do and want to do all the time if I could. And I think that is what being an enthusiast is all about, is you just go and enjoy what you want to do, and because you can be an enthusiast about anything. So it's just your main thing that you like to do, go and do and enjoy. And that's that.
There is that little bit of sort of snobbery around it, a little bit of, you don't know who made it.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I know it's red, and that is the level of my ability. But then, Sean, you have like this massive brain capability that you do know who made it and where it was designed, and you take a real interest in the detail.
But what Kiah just said there about being a minor enthusiast, it shouldn't be minor, major. There shouldn't be a hierarchy to being an enthusiast, because that just says that someone who's going to know the inner workings of, Nemesis, for example, or they're going to study the B&M manual on how this coaster works, somehow has more power or authority over someone who doesn't know. It shouldn't be like that. There's no hierarchy. If you are the person who enjoys going to theme parks, if you are the person who just simply goes on roller coasters more than the average person, you are enthusiastic about that person. Like with Kiah with the theatre stuff. Maybe I don't know the inner workings of the sets of Hamilton, for example, but I know that I go to the theatre a lot. I've seen a lot of theatrical productions. I like them. I'm enthusiastic about them. So as long as you've got even a minor passion, so you can hierarchy your passion of how much you have for something, but you shouldn't ever be judged just because you don't know as much as somebody else, for example. If you've got a little passion about it, you've still got a passion about it. If you've got a lot of passion about it, more power to you. If you want to research the inner workings of how the Smiler completes those 14 loops, be my guest. Not sure that's how that's going to apply to a job if you're again like for engineering or whatever. But if you're that enthusiastic to go into that much detail about something you love, then by all means, there just shouldn't be any judgment. Like if someone's just coming to the community, it's the same with films. If someone's writing about films and maybe they haven't seen the most films in the world, then you get these critics that might shoot them down just because they haven't seen as many films as they have. And it should never be like that. It's like, if you've got a passion for something, you're all together, you're all in one community, end of story. There shouldn't be any, authority or, I'm better than you because I know this or that. We should all just be on the same level playing field. If you like watching roller coaster videos, if you like going to the theme parks more than normal people, that's it. No more, no less. Done.
So could you be a theme park enthusiast and never actually visit a theme park?
Yeah.
Of course you could. Of course you could.
Yeah.
Because you can study it from home. If you're the kind of person who's going to be watching the YouTube vlogs of theme parks, there's a passion there of maybe you don't want to go to a theme park, but you've got a passion for seeing those theme parks. It's like at the moment, none of us can go to a theme park. So does that mean that we're not all enthusiasts? No, we don't just get cancelled out because we can't go. We're watching stuff at home. We're
out of the club.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like, oh, I can't go, so now I'm not an enthusiast anymore because I haven't stepped foot on the hallowed grounds of Alton Towers. It's nothing like that. It's just, it is what it is. It's people's perceptions of other people, and that's more the issue rather than if I'm an enthusiast or not. It's just other people and their beliefs rather than what should be the norm, as everybody should be on the same level.
Why do you think you're a theme park enthusiast? Why do you fit into that club? Zoe first.
Well, theme parks is all I really live for, so I'm not here for anything else. Or I don't know. If I'm passionate about something, I'm passionate about it, and I haven't really found anything else that I enjoy as much as theme parks. And I kind of put YouTube and theme parks in the same sort of category, because I do YouTube based around theme parks. So I don't know, I just haven't really found like a hobby or like anything else that I'm like really interested in and that I'm passionate about. Like I'm all I live for is theme parks. So I don't know. It just interests me.
Kiah,
Like,
what about you?
I don't know.
See, mine's kind of started just because basically theatres have stopped being open. So I'd kind of say it's just purely because I've now found a new love and I've kind of grown in that. I've made friends in the community and kind of just joined in the fun rather than just going, why are you doing that? So yeah, I think it's just another passion that I now enjoy. So just kind of putting a name on it, if you like.
That's true. And Sean, who is sinking into the darkness.
Once again. I know I'm getting closer to my laptop because it's the only bright thing I've got in this room at the moment. So if I'm like, my face is right here soon, you know why. But for me, it's nostalgia. Basically, Alton Towers for me, I can always remember going like on Toyland tours or the Squirrel Nutty ride, or going with my brothers was like a yearly thing. I used to go with one of my brothers every fireworks show. We used to go on the haunted house, used to go on the log flume, watch the fireworks. Even though recently it's only been like 2 or 3 years since I've been like brave enough to go on like the bigger coasters. Yes, I've done them before, but like we come back to the fear thing again. It's building myself up again. Like every time I go now, even Oblivion to me is like the only ride that I can't stand in the park, the one that only scares me to death. But it's that nostalgia of the first time going on it and all the memories that I had when I was younger. And there's just something about that's kept that longevity of passion for me going. Like some people can go to Alton Towers when they were younger. Doesn't mean that they want to go every single week thereafter when they're older. But that stuck with me because no matter how run down that monorail is, no matter how empty those shops in Tower Street are, I've always got that nostalgia. And there's always going to be that magic that I associate with a childhood. And that's never going to go away. And I imagine that's going to exactly be the same when I go into like Disneyland and I remember all like the old Disney stuff that I used to watch and things like that. There's always that link to nostalgia for me. And I think that's what makes me so enthusiastic about it, because I was like, it's not only am I connecting with a childhood, it's like I'm reliving that childhood every single time I go. And that's something that should be treasured for me anyways. It's always that nostalgic thing for me.
Same.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't agree with that because I only just started going, so
There's that thing of just like going and like making new memories and like meeting new people and stuff. Like I'm so grateful and thankful that I have the confidence to vlog and I have a camera, even though I'm really new camera, but I have a camera and I can edit and whatever. Because it's just so nice to look back on those days. Like my Halloween vlog is like my favorite vlog ever. Like I love that vlog so much, and I'm so glad that I have actually vlogged it and I've got it to look back on. And I've been going to theme parks since I was like born. Like my family have taken me. I've always gone. Like I was gonna say I've always gone with friends, but I haven't really had any friends since like last year. So I've always gone with family, and then last year I started to go with more friends, and then yeah, I don't know. It's always been with me, and then my passion just gets bigger and bigger and bigger for it, like all the time.
Right, shall we finish off with this terrible quiz that I've done? Have you got your noisy things as your buzzers?
Oh God, no! I forgot about the quiz. Oh my
I always
God!
want to show off.
Yeah, but I can only press it like 5 times before ads come in, so you best hurry up.
Find something noisy. It's a shit quiz, by the way. Anybody found to be breaking the rules of the quiz will be muted. 2 mutes and you are booted out.
Okay.
Okay. Question number 1. What year was Blackpool Pleasure Beach first opened? The multiple choice, so I'll say all 3 options. That's just a mute.
No, I didn't know there was multiple options.
Come on, Kiah, we got this. Let's go.
No.
Just stay quiet.
Come on.
So, is it 1886? Is it 1896? Or is it 1906?
Do not wave your arms in the air like you just...
1896.
I think that's correct. I did put the answer down.
You didn't put the answers down.
It is correct.
That one. That
can-
is correct. Congratulations. 1 point to Zoe. Question number 2. What is the oldest roller coaster in the UK? Is it the Big Dipper, Grand National?
You should get a mute. You should get a mute.
You
Well, if we
buzzed in
get-
early.
If we're doing that,
You're going to run out of buzzes.
I know my
You'll
ad's
have to
coming up
pay.
already. I've already got one here for Penguins Group Limited. Here.
Or is it Scenic Railway? Go.
Do not wave your arms.
Scenic Railway, I think. I don't know what the other options were, but I think it's Scenic Railway.
That is correct.
Hey,
Congratulations.
thank you.
You was booted off that, Sean. Sorry.
I know. I'm doing top
What
10
fa-
oldest roller
question number
coasters.
3. I know. What famous illusionist has their attraction at Thorpe Park? Is it A. Darren Brown, B. David Blaine, or C. Stephen Mulhern?
Do not wave your arms in the air.
Darren Brown.
How did you know
I
you were
think
first?
Kiah got that actually.
Go wrong.
No, that's not fair.
You're a cheat. I'm going to deduct a point from you. It's now 1 to Zoe and 1 to Kiah. There are no rules to this quiz. I'm making them up as I go along. Question number 4. What soft drink was the once sponsored Revolution at Blackpool Pleasure Beach? Was it A. Fanta, B. Iron Brew, or C. Lipton's iced tea?
Oh, my thing was on
Sean,
mute.
that was you.
Fuck.
Iron Brew.
My video
Iron
on
Brew.
mute.
That's 1-1 for everybody.
Dominic. That's Dominic's fault. That. Kiah,
Question
blame.
number 5.
Dominic.
What cartoon show was the original theme for Accelerator at Drayton Manor? Was it A. The Simpsons, B. Ben 10, or C. The Rugrats?
Do not wave your arms in the air like you just.
Sean, you lit up first.
And 10.
It was Ben 10. I'm going
I
off
think
who
this
lights up on
video-
the screen first.
This video has a bit of a silence before Dom starts speaking. I think that's my issue. That's why I'm
Oh.
going wrong.
Ah.
Blaming the technology.
Well, I think I've run out. I've got an advert next, so I've probably cancelled myself out.
Right,
Oh.
Johnny, quick, ask a question.
We'll go. We'll go quick. What year did Gulliver's Land theme park open? Was it 1997, 1998, or 1999?
Actually, I don't know this one.
Sean,
1999.
it wasn't.
Oh.
Do not wave your arms in the air like you.
1997.
Zoe,
1997.
it was 1997.
Ha!
Say that.
Yes!
We now have a tiebreaker. Sorry, Kiah, you are out of this
I'm not surprised.
this one. With your 1 point.
I'm surprised I'm still in it.
No,
Okay.
Zoe and Sean. The tiebreaker is: what is the name of the famous British attraction designer who designed the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach? Was it Ron Toomer, Ron Perryman,
Oh,
or
wait.
Ron Weasley? Go. Sean?
Buzzed in doesn't mean I know it, so I'm going to guess it and hope I'm right and say B.
You're wrong!
Oh my god.
Do not care, you peasant.
A.
Yes, Zoe. It is, in fact, Ron Toomer. Zoe wins today's quiz. Congratulations. You win absolutely nothing.
Oh, I've got adverts now as well. That's a kick in the teeth. That I can't do it.
Johnny, remember
There we
when
go.
you said you'd get me a Mackey's? That can be my prize.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of bored of Mackey's though. I want-
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
And that is the end of today's top best theme park quiz.
Boy, if you knew better, you would do better. Baby, if you love me like I love you, maybe we could be together. We're gonna be alright. 'Cause ain't